I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found a peace that comes from watching my fishes as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Everybody. Hey, Brenda.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there. It's been an interesting week. I gotta turn my volume back up. There we go.
Well, good news here.
Yeah.
We did not get the snow that they kept saying we were going to get.
Oh,
I don't even
good.
think we got rain. So it was cloudy and very, very cold. Very cold. But no, we didn't get the snow. So I'm so thankful for that.
Hey, that's good. Yeah, I missed the snow by 15 miles this time. My friend Lau, she got snow flurries in her backyard. And she was sending me videos. Look, this is my first time seeing snow. Cool. And I'm like, yes. But I didn't get snow, but I did get some really big icicles because Dean left the water hose on mist. So
I saw that.
I've got it all over my YouTube.
I was laughing the whole time. I'm like, she's so excited over icicles.
I have never seen icicles this big. I've never seen one that big. Well, they can't see it on the phone one, so I'll do it this way. The icicle was over this big. I mean, it was probably 20 inches. And
Yeah,
for Florida, when we get icicles, they're like, the natural ones might be like this, and you have to wake up super early to find them.
Right?
It has to be before sunrise. So
well, we get them here, especially in the back, because there's the rain spout, the rain gutter spout that comes down the side of the building.
yeah.
And so when everything melts on top and it comes down the side of the building, so we'll get them like from the roof, and they get really big.
That would be cool to see. Oh man.
Kind of get immune to icicles. Like I was talking to Rob. I was talking to Rob today. I was like, oh my gosh, I said, watch this. And I'm just cracking up the whole time. I was like, I got excited like that over icicles when I was a kid. I was like, I am so over icicles right now. He goes, well, you got to think, she's in Florida. So yeah, she's excited about them.
Dean has been trying for 20 years, ever since we got married, during the winter to get it where there's icicles. And it's never done this before. Like, we may have gotten one that big one time, but it was smaller than my pinky.
We get ones bigger than that on the bottom of our cars.
Right. Man, I can't imagine living in a place where it just does this naturally. Like, I just can't imagine it.
Hose needed here. Our back parking lot is still, we have a section, we have 2 back doors here. Mm-hmm. So the one back door, when you walk out, it takes you to the shed, and the outdoor tubs are back there. Well, that whole section back there, when they scraped the back parking lot, they kind of scraped it all up to the tubs. So there's a wall of ice. And from that wall of ice over is nothing but a sheet of ice, at least that thick.
I've never seen ice that thick, Brenda, ever.
Everything melted and it had nowhere to go. So it just kept refreezing. Like all the tubs are frozen, and it's crazy. Poor Bryce, he goes out there and it's like after he's been gone for a while and he comes back in, he goes, man, it's really cold. And I'm like, were you having fun on the ice again? He goes, yeah.
I don't blame him. See, the thickest ice I have ever seen was that thick. That's the thickest. I mean, it's not anything you can really, if you step on it, you're going straight down. You don't step on it.
Here, imagine, okay, you know those 27-gallon tubs that we had plants outside in? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the water wasn't dumped. They're frozen solid.
Wow. Well, we've got our first question for tonight. Is Sunday tank maintenance ending? Yes, sadly, you know, it's time for it to come to an end. I will still be doing videos on my channel, still be doing live streams on my channel. I'll actually post my Linktree link where you guys can stay connected with me, but I've got a lot going on in real life, so I'm gonna have to take a step back and just basically take care of myself for right now. So I got a lot going on with chronic pain. My mother, she's not feeling very well after her dental surgery, so we're going to see where that goes, but I definitely want to spend more time with her. And I got a lot of things around here I've got to get done. But I'm still going to
Wednesday nights.
Oh yeah, we're still going to be doing Wednesday nights on my channel. It's something similar to show and tell. I call it Random Mischief because you're welcome to come up and show your plants, your hobbies, your other pets, your fish, anything. Basically just the way all of us can stay connected, hang out, and have some fun.
Yeah.
So
we might pick up another night.
Yeah, we might. We might pick up another night. I mean, it can be wide open. But yeah, definitely I'm not quitting YouTube or anything. I just needed to get a little bit of time to relax.
And oh yes, Stephanie. Yes, I am on Wednesday nights, Random Mischief.
Mm-hmm. Let me get that link. Yeah, we have that over on my channel, and yeah, we have a lot of fun with it, especially whenever the little technology gremlins attack us like they did earlier today, which is why we was late. I like Cowboy Steve's comment. What is this relax you speak of? I'll let you know if I ever figure it out. Everybody keeps telling me you need to relax. It'll help your chronic pain. I'm still not sure what the whole relax thing is.
I mean, I don't know what that is. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm not relaxed.
Right, same here. Actually, I talk so bad in my sleep that nobody around me when I'm sleeping is relaxed. Hey, no need to miss us. We're still going to be on Wednesday night. It's just Sunday night. I'm going to have to take a step back for a little bit. But definitely have enjoyed this, and I truly appreciate everything that Father Fish and Brenda have done for me and teaching me how to do YouTube and just everything in general, their friendship. Let's see if we got any. Let's see. I do have the link pinned, so you're welcome to come show off your tanks. Show us what you've been up to in the fish room.
And do you know the conversion liter to gallon?
Actually, I don't. I don't know the liter to gallon ratio.
I think a liter, like those 2-liter bottles of soda, because that's how they measure it here. Is that like a half a gallon, maybe?
Maybe. I can't remember if it's a half a gallon or 3/4 of a gallon. I'm not really sure. You can Google it and see that.
Enjoyed spending Sundays with you ladies, Dire Wolf. Oh, we love having you too.
Definitely.
1 liter
Okay.
is just over a quart. Stranger hallucination says.
This is what I've got from Google.
1 liter. Okay. So yeah, strange hallucination says 1 liter is just over a quart.
That makes sense.
So a gallon would be just under 4 liters.
I've never really used liters.
No, I don't do the metrics.
Yeah, I don't either. I just do the regular one.
The metrics are just too confusing for me. I just no.
The only time I use metric is when moms teach me metric for her beads, because the beads are in millimeters.
Millimeters, yeah.
But other than that, it's like I never use it. Oh, it looks like we got Jacob. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Good. Good to hear.
Oh yeah, they're doing good. This one the other week was actually white, and now it went back to green, which means that life surprisingly is going back through this, even though that one was actually dead.
Oh, wow. Don't you love when you see it bounce back?
But it might not, but because you see this root rot, I think it kind of attempted to give back, but I think it's going to get root rot, but it might not.
Hey, hopefully it won't.
Remember when this one was real tiny? Look, this one's already climbing.
Oh, it is. It's climbing up.
And then look at this one. This one's climbing too.
It is. It's bouncing back. How long have you had your bowels planted, Jacob?
A year. And I've been
Wow.
cutting them all the time.
Yeah.
But I just been trimming it just to keep it to where all my dead ones are gone, or the ones that get messed up, I just help it and cut it so that it helps break it down faster for me. But other than that, I mean, I'm trying to get the jungle to come back. I mean, it's just taking its time, but I'm going to help it and give it a little bit more plant life again here in about a week or so. I'm going to give it a little bit more, help boost it again with some more jungle val.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I can't believe how much you've progressed over the past year. I mean, you really have.
Oh,
And that
yeah,
tank is
it's amazing.
great.
It's actually, I can't get over it. It's like the best one I've ever made. And then, like, I even watched these, the angelfish, him and his old lady right here down below, or wherever she's at. Oh, yeah, right there. You can see where they actually get into a little bit of scuffs. They actually peel, it looks like kind of like a brush burn on their scales. And that means that they're, like, I guess, getting a little rough, like right there you can kind of see, but it's basically already healing fast, even though they're kind of just a wee little bit, but they do that little bit of stuff here and there, and you just gotta, from what I'm seeing, I'm just letting them do what they gotta do. But if it gets out of hand, I'm just gonna, you know what I mean, I'm gonna have to do something about separating them, maybe, you know, not these, but maybe get all the other little things out so that I can just keep these in a tank and just, you know, try to breed them. Maybe that's what they want just by themselves, and maybe that would help. But right now I'm gonna keep trying to get them to do it, but I need to figure out a way to, because I've just something natural that I can stick in there that um so that they can throw their eggs up, or the female can, but I feel like it just takes up too much space in my tank. I'd rather have a plant grow there. You know what I mean?
Right? Well, hey, you can always set up a dedicated breeding tank for them. That would be a lot of fun.
I could. That would be probably pretty nice.
But you
It's
might not want to
crystal
listen
clear.
to me on that because I always say there's always room for another tank, and so far I'm at 10. So you got to be careful with MTS.
Yeah. I got a whole bunch I want to make, but I just don't have the room or the weight that it can take it.
Oh, I
This
feel
I'm
you on
pushing
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pushing it
So I
too with
took
my
that.
sister. Trust me, I already know I definitely am. The floor shifted.
So I took some of that cyanobacteria,
Yeah.
that the wee little bit I was getting, um, stuff somewhere in this area, and it went away within like 24 hours. My bottom completely destroyed cyanobacteria.
Oh wow.
Huh.
That's a good sign because that means my substrate is very healthy. So I should never get cyano at the bottom. But because it was at the top, it's just a wee little bit. I'm not even worried about that. It just means I think I'm getting a little too much sunlight, but that's okay. I mean, I'm only around the 9, 10 hours, but plants are coming in really healthy. I'm not worried about the excess that grows on them. That just comes in naturally. But look at the health wise. There's nothing lacked on it. It's not getting too much sunlight. So if I would cut it back, my jungle valve would kind of slow down from growing, and I need it to grow fast. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to see what I'm trying to go with best here. I mean, I would like to cut it back because I would like to take some of the algae, but it's not a lot. Literally, look here, I'll show you. It's very little. I'm only getting mainly the real soft, fluffy green algae. It's real soft. Actually, really nice algae. And then a little
Oh yeah,
bit
I
of,
love
I think,
mad algae. I love putting that in different resurrection jars. It can take up a lot of nutrients.
oh yeah. And then what is that actually growing? Is that actually just a wee little tiny amount of like blackbeard, the brownish, grayish looking
It
kind?
looks like blackbeard. And the best way to get rid of black bear algae is to love it, because if you love it, it pretty much instantly dies. You can ask Father
Hey,
Fish every time.
Oh, I've
Brenda
had
knows
this.
what I'm talking about. I can see that smile. She knows what I'm talking about.
I've
most
had
definitely.
that. I've had I've had that algae for like a good solid year. Even over here, look at the oxygen just sitting on it. Some of
Hmm.
them is actually oxygen bubbles, not the bugs.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
actually
glad you're
really,
doing
oh yeah,
so good and
now.
healthy.
So there is some more. It's like that tealish looking stuff back that way. So I have like 3 or 4 spots um of it looks like that cyano, but I just take it down there and put it on the bottom and let my bottom destroy it because it loves eating the cyano. It says no,
Okay.
no, no to cyano.
And see, that's really cool. I've never heard of that trick, because one of the things that I've done in the past to get rid of different algae, thankfully I haven't had cyano yet, but it's like Lisa says here, maybe 3 to 5 days of blackout. That looks like it would work really well too, because I know that's helped me with some of my other tanks that the algae was just wanting to hang in there.
Right.
Oh yeah. Other than that, I mean, I'm just trying to get my friend to get to where I'm at because I got here really fast, and they're a lot older than me, and I think they can understand things. They should be able to, a lot better than somebody that's younger and just trying to think he knows everything, basically, not, making fun or saying anything bad. I mean, just it's the way some people's personalities are. You can't help it sometimes.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, they haven't sent me nothing about their tank, but I know they went on some wedding vacation that they did planned, I believe, a couple weeks ago. I just don't think they went till now. But other than that, they're holding successfully
Oh, that's good to
85 on
hear.
the uh
So
and now
their
that they're
tank's
getting a
holding
lot.
up good.
Yeah, well, they got two heaters in there, and it went from low 80 to 84ish, and then it held at 85. And I said, that keep it at that, hold that. That should be good for a long time. Shouldn't need to bump it up, because the other day my heater started really going bad on me when it fell off, and I don't know what happened. I think it destroyed itself when it fell, because the thermostat of it going down, hitting into the substrate, from what I understand, is a different water surrounding that thing than it is sitting there, and the water's surrounding it, going around it up there. It can actually, I guess, circulate properly instead
That
of it
makes sense.
being pinged
Yeah,
down
and
on the
a heater
substrate.
failure is horrible. I had a heater failure myself last night and lost all of my Ember Tetris. So I know how that goes. It's scary. If it starts failing, it can definitely be scary.
Yeah.
It is, because every number, right now, that temperature gauge is 77, 78 degrees, but my system is holding not that number, but it's holding, if I can get this thing, it's 83-ish,
Oh, nice. That's
84,
a good.
about probably about 83. I'm right there in the middle. It's probably like 83, which I'm okay with that. I mean, it's on the low end, but they're used to the low end of 80s. But any number lower than that, I actually don't like it. I can actually see a difference on the high end of the spectrum of the heat, and I can start to see the activity decreasement once I start dropping the temperature even way too low. I can see a difference in all my fish, and actually the angelfish will start to get stressed from what I see, at least in my tank. Anything below 74ish, because my tank naturally, I forgot to put a heater in it, and it was at 74 with these angelfish in it.
Oh yeah, you definitely want
And
it warmer for them.
oh yes, and they did it for like a couple days. I forgot about the heater being in it because of, I guess, the house being about 70s. So I guess it
Oh
held
yeah.
at 7. But then I
Thank
got the
you so much
temperature up.
for coming up, Jacob. We've got somebody else waiting to come up. Thank you so much for coming up, and I love what you're doing with your tank, and I hope to see you Wednesday night over on my channel.
Yeah, thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, hey, Dane.
Hey,
I didn't recognize your tank.
oh, I have no audio all of a sudden from y'all.
Oh, no. Can you hear us now?
I don't know if y'all can hear me.
No,
We can
can't hear. Well, we can hear you, but you can't hear us. So, hold on a second. I'm going to bring his tank up. And I'm going to go in there and then just tell him to come back in. I'll be right back.
Okay. Wow, that's really filling in.
Did y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Uh-oh. Gotta love it when she does that, huh?
No, Eugene Gremlin strike again. Oh, it is cold in there. Oh, well.
Technology gremlins again.
Oh, yeah. Always. Because it was working perfect for Jacob, and then when he come up to show off his tank,
Yeah, I could hear you even when you went in there. We could hear you.
oh, I forgot to take my mic off. Actually, where is the mic? There it is.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I've got it clipped in a different spot. Didn't even pay it any attention. But yeah, Jacob's doing wonderful with his tank. He really is. And I'm so proud of him how far he's come with it.
That red plant in Dean's is really blooming out.
Ooh, it is. See, I haven't looked at his tank in a few weeks. I've been more preoccupied with other stuff in my own tanks. Even recognize his tank. And it's in the living room, so what makes it even funnier. Wow.
All right, I think this will work this time.
We can hear you. And
And I can hear y'all.
awesome.
Yeah, this tank has really grown in.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it has. It looks good.
I love that red plant. I will be stealing some. I'm just going to let you know.
And you can see where I just laid it down flat and it started off a whole line of a jungle right there.
The red, I believe, is red Rotala. Rotala red.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's Rotala red. It's gorgeous.
Now the fish are absolutely loving it. They're swimming out. They're out more active now and not hiding in the caves.
Hey, at least they're finally coming out. They feel safe now.
Definitely. Little angels or Betta there is coming up and being
yeah. That is a huge betta. You can't really tell it on the screen, but it's definitely about twice the size of a regular male betta. He's finally feeling safe to come out.
He's saying, "Oh, look at me!"
Right? He is.
Yeah, both of them are out. And that's something you didn't used to see. They wouldn't both come out at the same time. Yeah. This tank has always been really grown in.
Yes, it has.
A red Rotella is just taking off and spreading across the top.
That one there is a nice one to lay down. It's got lots of nice, healthy roots along it.
Yep, that's one I've got laying down there, which is starting to branch upwards.
I can see the look in Dina's eye. That's the one she's eyeing up to snatch out of there.
You can tell it. My eyes lit up at that one. I'm like, ooh, that one's really pink.
Yeah, there's plenty on this one. There's plenty here.
Like, I want that one and that one. I'll leave you some in your tank.
And the funny fact here, this is the plant I stole from you, sweetheart.
Are you sure that's the same plant that's in my 20-gallon? Because it looks so much more red in yours. It's like, it looks different to me.
I remember when he first set that up, and you actually said that that's one that was from your tank that he put in there.
It so doesn't look like what I've got in my tank to me, though.
It's like taking over his tank.
Yeah, it's thriving.
And then mine, it's like, it is not thriving like that. I think it's because he's got a 20 long and I've got a 20 high, so I need a more powerful light, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's got better light dispersion.
And it didn't help that I added duckweed to that tank and I've been battling duckweed. So, yeah.
Duckweed will drown out that light. Is the water temperature the same?
Yeah,
I think
the
so.
water temperatures are the same. They're set at 73, both tanks.
So Cowboy wants to know, did you just lay it on the bottom or did you bury them in the sand a little?
I just laid it on the bottom. I put enough sand on it to hold it down, and it took off.
That's so cool.
That's all you have to do is just lay it down. You don't have to bury them. To hold them down on the bottom until the roots catch hold. You can put like small rocks along there to hold it down.
You can see on this one, I didn't get a chance to get the middle to lay down, but I got this one end here to lay down. Yeah. And then the roots have actually dug down and pulled them themselves into the sand.
Yeah, that is so cool how it did that. Do you remember which type of light we got you off of Amazon?
Not off the top of my head.
I know it's the same light that I have on my 20-gallon tank, but I cannot remember what it is off the top of my head either.
As you can see, my moss.
It's not an expensive light. Ooh, that moss is really grown out.
Yep. I had got a major piece of it just stuck in the back, and it is just flourishing through the top.
It does.
And of course, you got my mollies.
Yeah, it still amazes me that you started out with 3 black mollies. They had babies, and there's all different colors in there now.
That's crazy.
I think we need to get you another male, though. I need to look at your tank and go through and sect your mollies and see if you got a male in there.
Yeah, because I don't see any new babies.
Lisa, we have male bettas. We put them in each tank, and we have mollies and the other one.
Platties?
Yeah, those. And we have a male betta in there too. So yeah, mollies and bettas. Yeah.
And Dane, in his tank, he's got Cory cats with his betta. And I can't remember what the other fish was that Aunt Sue gave you that was in there. It was some kind of tetra.
I thought it was a tetra, but yeah.
And yes, lots of hiding spots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they love that. They love being able to swim through all the natural environment.
A natural tank that's heavily planted, there's always room. There's always hiding places for them to go.
That tank is just so pretty.
I just wanted to check in.
I'm glad you did, because I didn't even realize it was you when I saw that first tank. You got to give them one last look at Aunt Sue's old tank, because that doesn't even look like the same tank anymore.
No. We started off with like just 4 different plants, and now it's turned into this.
Turned into a jungle.
It has. That is pretty. Well, thanks for coming up and showing off your tank and surprising me, because I didn't even recognize that tank, and it's in my living room. Well, in all fairness, it is in the work corner of the living room where his desk and workstation set up, so you can't really see it unless you go over there.
Okay, we'll let that slide then.
Right.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye. And that tank is really flushed out since the last time I looked at it. The last 3 weeks have just been crazy for me, so.
That's understandable.
Let's see what we've got in the comments here. You got to watch out for the gremlins, Christian. Odds are they won't pick on Christian. I don't think the gremlins would pick on him.
No.
They just
They're
like
having
picking
fun with us.
Right. It's like earlier, I could not get, I finally got it where Father Fish's Instagram connected, but it took like 20 minutes. It did not want to connect. And I'm like, I've never had this problem with it before. Why is it doing this? And then I'm like, gremlins.
The weather, the full moon.
Right. The Florida snow. We'll find something to blame it on.
The Florida snow and all those icicles.
Oh, right.
Father Finch is doing good. He was here earlier today. He tends to not lock the door when he's here by himself on Sundays, and actually had, I think it was like 10 minutes to 4, a family of 6 kids. The mom brought her kids in, 6 kids, and they
Wow.
stayed for quite a while. Yeah, so yeah, he's
That's
even here on
cool.
Sunday.
Hey, that's awesome.
So yeah, that was pretty kind of threw me. I saw something out the corner of my eye, I turned around and looked, and there was people. I'm like, oh no, he didn't lock the door. So yeah, we're starting to get more people come in all the time.
Awesome. That's always good news.
Yes, it is.
And Jennifer asked if Sundays are ending. For right now, yes, I've got a lot going on in my personal life. So I'm going to have to take a step back for a little while. I still will be doing Random Mischief on Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. with Brenda on my channel. I'll still be doing a live stream, but I've got to take a step back for a little bit and just focus on what's going on in my life right now. And I definitely have enjoyed this. It's like I told Brenda, it's like, you know, they really gave me an experience that otherwise I would have never had. And it's really a pleasure doing this. And I'm always going to be a fan of Father Fish. Definitely Brenda's top fan.
I remember when I started, I was very reluctant, and it was Father Fish was like, I want to have a plant auction. Remember those?
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, me in the back room. I was in the back room just watching, not getting involved. And he goes, no, come up, and he kind of pulled me up there. And,
yeah, he was so nervous, but you got to look at how far you've come since then. I mean, you're rocking the live streams, girl. You are. You really are.
I don't know about that, but hey, we do our best.
Hey, that's it. That's all we can do.
Show up and answer questions.
Right? And hey, hang out and have some fun.
Yeah. That's the best part, just hanging out. This is better than a movie at a movie theater, right?
Right? Definitely a lot less expensive than a movie theater ticket. Yeah, definitely. Those have gotten insane.
See, like they can sit home and enjoy their popcorn without having to pay an arm and a leg for it.
Right? And yeah, Lisa, I used to be in the same boat. I didn't think anything could live with a betta. And then Brenda and Father Fish showed me how many different species can. And it really depends on the temperament of the betta, but she can probably tell you better than me because she's got several tanks there at the shop set up with bettas, with other fish.
We do. We have quite a few of the 10 gallons. They all have the male bettas. There's one male betta in just about every single one of those tanks. So we have them with tetras, mollies, platies. I don't know, some other ones. I'm slowly learning the fish. Like I can recognize a name and not necessarily the fish, what it looks like. But now we don't have them like in the monster tank with and you know all those other fish, the bigger fish, but we have them with the smaller ones. And yeah, they get along great.
And that is so cool. Oh, it looks like we got strange hallucinations here. Let me bring you up. There you go. How you doing?
Hey.
Hello, how's it going?
Doing good.
Just taking a look at my little duckweed collection here.
I love that.
Got a little ring, it stays in there. Doesn't bother me though. I don't know. People dislike duckweed. I guess it can get out of control, but it's doing its job. It's eating up the nutrients, so
Yeah.
we like that. Here is the 20 gallon as it currently is. Let's see, does that rotate? No, hold on. I'll rotate. Oh,
Yeah,
didn't.
I found taught the trick to it. I'm going to be making a video on how to do it. But what you basically have to do is when you start to come into StreamYard, go to the settings and then change the camera settings to back camera. And then it'll let you do the flip.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, they did an update and wanted to make everything complicated as usual.
Oh, naturally.
Just when you look at everything, they change it. They say
that's it.
Right.
You get it learned, and then they're like, "Oh, nope, we got to change this." Everybody's got this figured out.
Oh well.
Your tank is looking great, though. I love that piece of driftwood you have.
Thank you. I just got it in. It's certainly adding tannins. I've just decided to accept that. It's just gonna have tannins, and that's how it is.
Oh yeah, fresh driftwood will do that.
yeah.
Yeah. I boiled it, but there's only so much boiling you can do. Oh well.
Yeah, I've let mine just set in a bucket of water. The way I was able to get tannins out, and it's going to sound crazy, and still didn't get all of them out, but it got a lot of it out. I just put it in a bucket of water for 3 months and kept changing the water.
Yeah.
But it takes 3 months to do it. So it's kind of one of those things where you're really better off just to throw it in your tank and then just, if you don't like the looks of tannins, do slight water changes.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it to minimal water changes in this setup. I really like the idea of trying to stick with the original water as much as I can. So I'm just going to ride it out. It's all right. If I really needed to get rid of tannins, I could run carbon, but I'm going with super low tech with Father Fish Way.
Definitely. Yeah, the running it low tech
so,
the Father Fish Way will be your best results. That will give you the best results as running it the Father Fish Way. I've got about 10 Father Fish setups, and I don't even have to do water changes.
Right. All I do is top it off.
Same. Makes it easy.
So I'm definitely at a spot now with these new plants where the melt is happening. I know that's expected, but we're also seeing all of that up there. That's all new growth. So you can see, I mean, stuff is certainly melting off. The initial leaves that were there when they arrived are melting from the shock of transit, and that's normal. But the rest of it is continuing to go. So that's how we know it's working. I cannot wait till I can propagate this redstone. That's just beautiful.
Oh yeah, it won't be long and you'll be able to propagate it to your other tanks and throughout that tank. And at Cowboy Steve,
here we've got
that is a really nice
the white cloud minnows.
Oh, they are gorgeous.
Nice.
I love white cloud minnows.
The way they all move together is just so peaceful and a lot of fun to watch. I'm trying to get them to spawn. This tank is normally a cold water tank, kept completely unheated, but as you can see, I put a little heater in the back, and over the last week, I brought it from 59 degrees to, I have it set to 71. Yeah, 71. And so over the last week, they've taken that temperature increase just fine, and then hopefully that will trigger them to spawn, which ideally they'll do it in this moss here, which I will then transfer to this tank up here.
Oh, that's gonna be perfect.
Nice, yeah.
White clouds are notorious for eating their babies, so.
Yes, they are. And hey, I hope it works for you and you can catch it in time before they eat them, because I'm excited for you. That's something that I've actually wanted to do with spawn white cloud minnows, but I just haven't had the opportunity to try it yet. I'm gonna have to set up another tank just for white clouds.
Right.
That is a gorgeous
And
tank.
I also have my 30-gallon upstairs, which I just got my shipment the other day from Father Fish to the large plant pack, and so I got those planted in. I'm still trying to work out driftwood, though. I have a very large piece of driftwood, perhaps too large. We will see. I'm going to need to do some trimming and get the thing to sync, and then I'll show it off. It's not quite ready to show off yet.
Hey, I can't wait till you get it ready to show off.
One thing though, this Madagascar lace plant that I got just a couple weeks ago has blown up. These leaves are way bigger than they were.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to be a fast grower.
It is. That's awesome.
So anyway, I'll let somebody else hop on, but thought I would show a little update. Thank you all as always, and hope to see you around again, PsychoPlantLady.
Hey, feel free to follow me. Wednesday we'll be hosting Random Mischief on my channel. You're welcome to come up and give us an update on your tank.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Hey, you too. Bye. Let's see, we've got Cinnamon, but I don't see Cinnamon's camera. Let's see. Oh, we also have, until Cinnamon can get her camera up. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. I will show my tank. This is my tank.
Absolutely. Oh, that's beautiful.
And maybe the color of beta is not true, but the beta sleeps, and he has get up early, and the beta is a pal that he don't sleep all the his hours. You understand?
Oh, there he is. He likes to sleep on the moss. That's adorable. Your tank is beautiful.
Yeah, we make sure we put Rickia with all the bettas because they love hiding in the Rickia.
Mm-hmm.
But in France, it's midnight. The beta sleeps currently.
Oh, wow. You're from France. That's wonderful.
Nice.
Your tank is, it is absolutely stunning. You've done very well with it. Very nice.
Yes. What is the button for cut the live, please?
Sir, could you repeat that? We had a
Good
break
night.
up on our end.
Good night.
Oh, good night. Have a good night. Thank you for showing off your tank. It was nice meeting you. And we got Cinnamon. Hey,
Hello.
Cinnamon.
Hi, guys. How you girls doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I've had a little bit of illness. The kids bring stuff home all the time, but
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
the colds and stuff. This, Dina, is one of my other shrimp jars I've made.
I love that shrimp jar, especially that pink ram's horn you got in there. That is
Yeah, I got a
cute.
couple of them. And then there's a couple red ones, I believe. I have this one might be this is the red shrimp, I believe. I have one with green, jade green, and then one with blue.
Oh, cool. I
Now
love that shrimp jar.
Yeah, it's got a driftwood that looks like a tree, and then the moss is supposed to be like kind of like the leaves. I got to take my tweezers and put the moss more tighter to the tree, but I think it looks pretty good. I found a couple more at Goodwill the other day of little jars like this, so I'm like, oh yay!
Right?
I enjoy doing them. Yeah, they're not as nice as some of these others that have waterfalls and all kinds of stuff, but for me, I like it. It feeds that aquascaping desire. And then let me show you. I want to cover up any of the mess, but these are my Japanese Japanese blue double sword guppies.
I love them. They are gorgeous, Cinnamon. Wow.
And some of them have red, and that is normal. I checked. I was thinking maybe I had a problem with the genetics, but no, they said that that's actually some people prefer that. Of course, there's one of my red shrimp in there. They're good because they don't bother the shrimp. The red guy down there. This is my tank that everybody has a fit about. So
I love that tank.
yeah, I've those were some of my first father fish ones that I really aquascaped. Now this is just a holding tank, but these are Grace's tuxedo guppies, Dumbo ear, I believe, and they are just absolutely gorgeous. And they finally started breeding for us. This one particular one is like a white, has no red, and that is the gentleman who I got them from, Ron's Garage. He has taken some of those separate, and he's trying to breed that line. So have like a silver tuxedo.
Oh,
that
that's
one. Yeah, I told him, I said, you gotta pass me some if it works. I do love the silver and everything, but Grace is my guppy person. She loves the guppies.
Oh, that's cool.
Then I had another. This tank here I just made. I took one of the holding tanks and finally at one of the auctions I got this tank for $13. It is red chins and then some guppies thrown in. Not those guppies, just ones that are mixed, and they just had babies. I'm not sure if it's the red chins or the here, let me get close so you can see. They're so tiny.
Wow. They are little.
And then look at this red what do you call them? Pleco.
Oh, he's gorgeous. Both of those are gorgeous. Wow.
Yeah, a friend of mine, he had babies, and he said, "You want some?" And he sent me some tiny. They're the tiniest I've ever had. There's one on the. Oh, he moved.
So pretty. Such a bright, vibrant color with them too.
Yeah. And the red ram's horns, as you can see in here, they're all through here too. Mine seem to breed them a lot, so I'm breeding them and I've got another one that has stripes on it. I've never seen that on a ram's horn, and a copper one too. Now see, one of my Steck Endlers got in here. He's got to be put back with the others. My Stecks are going to get a new tank too.
So Cowboy is asking if they're bristle nose.
Yes. Yep. They're red ones. There had been 3, but I haven't seen but 2, but they hide. They love to hide and stuff. Now this tank I decided to go with just simple, no driftwood, just Val and a few other plants, but mostly Val. And I thought it came out really good. Couple rocks and pretty much that's it. Little cave here for them because some really like the caves, and there is clear shrimp.
Oh,
it was a thing of Skittles, and the clear shrimp is the ones that bred the most. They had been all right here. Where'd they go?
Funny how that works, because I've had the same thing happen with my Skittles mix. It's like now the whole tank is clear instead of Skittles.
Oh, there's one swimming along the side there in the valve. Do you see it moving?
Oh,
so
yeah.
what size is this tank?
What's that?
What size is this tank?
7 gallons.
7.
Oh, nice.
Yep. It was perfect, and I had the perfect size lid. I actually may introduce, after I get some of the guppies out, I may introduce a killie pair in here. Killifish, because they with the top and everything, and they stay at the top. These guys kind of do middle to the bottom. There's one of my black chins. Look how black his chin is.
Oh, wow.
And they breed a lot too. So I that's why I say with the babies, I'm not sure, and they're both small. I gotta take my brown. This one is my bluefins, and they finally had babies, although I don't see the babies are up on the top. This is a brown pleco. There's 2 of them in there. And then I saw I had a albino one. There's my pandagar on the I got 3 pandagar in there. I love pandagars. They're so funny.
Oh, they are cool. Cowboy Steve's got a question
right here. Can you see the baby right there?
Oh, he's so little.
Yeah,
It's so
but not as
tiny.
those guppy ones. But yeah, there's the bluefin mama there. But I've been trying and waiting. This is a 5-gallon. They're killifish. Killifish usually don't mind. And then they started having them, and I was like, all right, I do have a copper betta in here. I did have one. Where'd he go?
Oh, cool.
He hides a lot. He comes out of the little castle, and this one needs a good. I got to take the hornwort out and the guppy grass and kind of just clean it, and water from the tank and clean it, and that
Oh,
way
yeah.
it'll be a little clearer. Plus, I may have to. These tanks had real small. Oh, there's the other one. There's the male right there, bristle
Oh,
nose.
cool.
I need to put a pleco cave in here, which I'll
Oh.
probably do on this side over here. So, there's the male. See how blue his fins are?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I
He's a
love
blue one.
bluefish. I don't know what
There
it
he
is about
is.
bluefish, but
Yep.
bluefish and blue shrimp just have a special place in my heart.
Yep. Yeah, and you can tell he's the male, and they are in breeding mode right now.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, or maybe that's a Cory. I did have Cory's. This was kind of my catch-all and then I put the blue fins in and started taking some of the others out. So it's kind of one of those, okay, who is in here?
Oh, right.
Occasionally they surprise me, but basically I'm trying to get it down to just the blue fins and a small, like a small pleco, bristle nose, of course. But the Pandagar I love. Pandagars are just so fun, and they're very hardy. I've not had one die yet.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I have them in like
they're
4
so
different tanks.
cool.
Now let's see here. Let me go to that was my newest.
For you, Cinnamon.
What's that?
Cowboy Steve has a question for you.
Okay.
What size jar was your shrimp tank? Because that is just gorgeous. Your little shrimp tank that you made in a jar, and I think everybody else thinks so too. So
I think I got those, most of them, except for the one I just got at the Goodwill. Gracie, can you pick those up? I just knocked a bunch of stuff over. I got them on Temu.
Really?
Temu has
Okay,
them.
cool.
They even have ones with lights.
I did not know they had stuff like that on Temu.
Yeah, and they're not that expensive. Oh, my fishes turned my wise man around.
Oh, they'll do that, won't they?
They will. And then my big Julies are in there. They probably won't come out because oh no, there's one right back in the back. See the big. Yeah, I'm hoping they'll breed. This was the shellfish. No.
Oh yeah, the shell dwellers.
Yeah, shell dwellers, my multis. And then the Julies were in the corner, but they never came out. You can see now they're peeking out of the cave.
They're gonna peek out now.
Yeah, they're coming out way more than they had. This male betta, he's a samurai. That's Knight Rider. He does fine in there. They chase him once in a while, but he knows to go behind the filter and hide. And then I've got little guppies I got at my last thing, and they had babies like immediately. I'm not sure they have any right now because I think, no, they have a couple in there. But I'm like, okay, I have enough guppies to deal with right at the moment. You guys can stay in here. And the Julies and the Knight Rider probably are eating the babies.
It's a possibility. Everything likes to predate baby guppies and baby fish in general. So.
Yep. So they do pretty good. They're pretty guppies. They just need to grow up some more. But I love spade tails. I forget the name of these. These ones are they are not a mix. They're, I don't know, in the goat world it would be called pedigreed.
Right.
But
I can't get how beautiful your betta is too. I mean, he is just
he's gorgeous. I keep an eye on them. I make sure their fins don't get ratty because that's when I know somebody's bothering them. But he's done great. Oh, the copper one came out on the other one. Let me see if I can get you guys to see him. Hold on. He's beautiful, and I have a copper female that I'm going to try to breed with him. Oh, there he is.
Wow. I can't wait to see. Ooh. Gorgeous.
Come on, bud. He's very friendly. The Achilles are somewhat, but there he is. See, he's blue with copper fins. he's kind of looking a little ragged, so I'm probably going to move him to another tank. I thought he was the reason the bluefins didn't have babies. I thought he was eating them, but he swims right with them and doesn't seem to bother him. So now I'm going to show you my absolute favorite right now.
Oh,
I
can't
could sit
wait.
here for hours looking at my baby black ocellatas, shell dwellers. They're still in a tank that's pretty rough, but I don't want to mess with cleaning or doing anything in there because of the babies. But see all the babies?
Oh, wow.
There's about 15 in there, I think. Here's one
Oh,
over
that's
here.
exciting.
And they're all over the tank. They're not shy like the multis ones. The multi ones, if I did anything in the tank, the multis would run and hide, the babies in the shells. These guys come right up and, oh, there goes my light. This light has a short thing. It keeps
I know
turning
how
on.
that goes.
Yes, it's got a short. There we go. But they basically, yeah, they're all over the place in there. Now the mother is guarding this little snail over here. So she's probably got eggs in there. And the father was protecting that one back there. So they've got more eggs coming. Once they produce some more, I'm going to take them and their biggest offspring and put them in with the Shelleys and see how it goes.
Hey, I hope it works good because that's going
I
to make
know. Well, I'm like, I'll leave the others in here so I still have a colony.
Oh, definitely.
And basically taking where is the male? He usually is right up front wanting to protect everybody. He was just here a minute ago. I put a fork with look at all the snails on there. I'm trying to get the snails lower. Because this tank in particular, the snails, I've seen them eat the eggs. This little shell here she likes. And she had some eggs in there that I could see. And like 2 days later, snails kept coming over. She'd pick them up and throw them. And yeah, it was funny to watch. And then she basically was protecting it, but little snails got in there and they took and ate the eggs. So I was like, oh, so... And I haven't seen any itty bitty, so I'm assuming that it's because of the snails. So I got like, I mean, look at this.
Whoa, that's a lot of snails. Wow.
I know.
Well,
And
I
it's
know
not
how to catch my snails in my tank. Thanks for the tips, Cinnamon.
I'd say about half of these were from this tank. The other half were from some of the other tanks because I threw cucumbers and or zucchini in all of them. One, just to give them a treat, but two, also I know the snails go right to it, and I got quite a bit of snails.
Yeah,
I need one of
do.
those. I need those snail traps that they have out. Where is Daddy? Did she beat him up, or because that happens?
Hopefully she didn't beat him up.
Maybe if it makes some noise.
My male and female turtle. The female definitely goes after the male.
Oh, there he is. He was in one of the shells.
Oh,
there he is.
Yes,
Oh,
so
she did just bite him.
Yeah, she just went after him. She's like my turtle is.
She's telling him off. You're supposed to be protecting those eggs in there, you.
Right? She's like, get back in there. You got to guard the baby.
You see him shoving him in there. He's like, I can't fit.
Shell dwellers are one of the most interesting fish I've ever seen. I love that they actually nest in the shells. They live in the shells. It's so cool.
Yeah. I love the shell dwellers. Tinganique and the small sickle is like that. I love the fact that they take care of like a family. They take care of their babies and they don't, they, at a certain point, they're like, okay, go away. But when they're real little, they really take care of them. The Bashardi I have downstairs, they take care of their kids till they're decent size, and then they start chasing them away. I'm like,
that is wild. See, all the fish I keep, I've got a couple of strains of guppies that won't eat their young. Most of them's like, ooh, there's a baby, it's a snack, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
Right.
Yeah, I've been protecting. I have a line of guppies that are mine that I took a yellow or a gold cobra and mixed it with red dragon. And
wow.
let me show you it right here. These are
you gotta show us those.
And some of them are babies in here. So, but look how gorgeous, and they're very consistent. Especially the males. Don't mind the platies my Mickey Mouse platies are in their babies, but the
Hey, nothing
tails
wrong with
and the
that.
what's that?
I said nothing wrong with that. Those Mickey Mouse
Nope.
platies are cute.
Yeah, yeah. But there's a ton of, the females are also, and they seem to take after the dad, the cobra with the yellow.
Mhm.
And the males are the kind of like mom was, but they're Dumbo eared too. If you look at the
Wow.
males, you can really see it. But even the females are gorgeous.
They are. I love the coloration and the patterns on the females'
Yeah.
tails. Wow.
Yeah.
And I've had numerous generations now, and they all are coming out looking like these guys.
Hey,
And there's
that means
babies
you're
in
gonna
there
have to
too.
name that. You're gonna have to name that variety of guppy since you technically invented it. You've got to name it, Cinnamon.
Yeah, really. I've just been calling them golden cobra dragons,
Love it.
Dumbo eared, because everybody wants the Dumbo eared ones.
Those are
But
so
yeah, the male was that one. Remember, I had shown Father Fish that one that had like the flame tail, spade tail. That was
Yep.
the father, and the mother was one that was like these females, but with orange.
That is so cool.
Yeah, or red it is, I think. But like this male here, I mean, and the blue that shows up on their body. I mean, I just love this one here is one of my favorites.
Oh, that's a pretty boy. Wow.
So I'm hoping to come down. I'm going to bring some of my guppies with me. Lou was saying he wanted me to bring some down. And I'll bring some of these down too, so that he can. What's that?
I said nice.
Yeah.
And Father Fish is watching in the comments. He says, "Love."
Yes, yes.
Love the black Shelleys.
Oh yeah, yeah. And if they keep breeding, if they keep producing, we'll have some for him to have. So
I love that pork in the tank.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was Ron from Ron's Garage Aquatics, and he does that to get rid of snails.
Okay.
And some of these are so tiny, but see, I have pea puffers now, 5 of them downstairs. I lost a few, but the rest of them are doing great. I call them my murder beans because one of the other girls, that's what she called hers. So I loved it. I was like, June, I told her, I said, that's the perfect name, murder beans. And they're so cute. They're so cute, and then they go after when I put the little snails, bladder snails in particular, they just go nuts over them. So what I do with the cup of snails there is I will take and weed out the medium to small ones and give those to the murder beans, and then the rest I put in a tub to either sell or to crush up for the cories.
Oh, cool.
I see I've got 2 Steck Endlers in here, and I don't know how they got in here.
Hey, that happens. But fish just have a tendency to migrate between tanks when we're asleep.
Well, I do the hornwort in the Steck Endler or guppies or whatever they are in theirs. It grows like crazy. I don't know why, but it does. And so I bring it over here into other tanks. So I found a couple of times I've gone, what is that? That's not a baby, whatever. I'm like, well, how did that get in there? So then they have, I know you love the angels. The angels. Oh, yeah. I'm moving my chair and these are the angels. See my 2, I forget what these ones are. Belgium something, maybe, I think. Yeah, they don't have the black tip though, so they got, but those 2 are paired. I've got 1 koi swordtail in there because the rest, 3 of them jumped out. I didn't think swordtails did, but they jumped out of their tank and committed suicide. And then the rest, once I realized that, they weren't a good quality, I guess. He or she seems to do well. And then I've got my Congo tetras, which they're getting so big that they're going to go into my 60-gallon that I'm doing downstairs.
Oh yeah.
In my fish room where the pond is.
I love all the tanks you've got downstairs too. That is so cool. If I had a basement, I would make the basement my fish room.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Believe me, some of these might migrate down there because it's also my breeding room. So it's where I'm going to have the ones. There's one of my bettas.
Ooh,
She's
pretty.
been doing well. I got them a little floating cave thing, and her and her
I've
sister
never
go in
seen
there.
one
Yeah,
of those. That
somebody's
is really cool.
actually somebody besides a betta is in there. I think somebody big. Somebody's in there right now, and I'm not sure
Oh,
which.
yeah, you can see them right there.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not sure who it is. It might be a betta. They're always in all these tanks, but I've got a couple pairs of the angels, and I'm going to put them. Have each couple have their own tank. They'll be in with other fish, but they, so that they're not picking at the other angels because they have that, because like these two are bonded, and then there's these two over here are bonded, and then we got one that doesn't have. But I have other angels that are growing up and stuff that'll. And then I have some tiger limias in here because they breed like crazy, and I was trying to figure out where to put them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna once I get enough. No, my cucumber's floating. This is the
Yeah, that's
killie
what I was
one. Look
gonna
at this
ask
chocolate
earlier.
killie. Look at this chocolate
Oh,
killie.
wow.
Wow.
Isn't he
Ooh.
gorgeous? There's two of them in there.
Cool.
I got them at the last auction, and there's those two with two females. And then I've got tiger limias, of course. There's also some red chins. They look like the tiger limias, but they're obvious when you look at them that they're killifish.
Killifish are so neat.
I know, and these are Gardner, and here's the golden one. I'm getting him some females. Can you see him? The light's kind of reflecting off. Can you see him?
Oh, he's cool. Oh,
He is a
wow.
golden, and he's at breeding age. So once I get him females, I'll put him in a tank with those. And yeah, here's a chocolate one. They go well together. They don't fight or anything. I just don't want them crossbreeding. And I've got tequila Goodeas in here.
Cool.
This tank is, and there's a ton of babies. You can see them all. There's the tequila ones and the tiger limias. The killies, I'd have to do it different.
Wow.
But that boy, those chocolate killies are just ridiculously beautiful.
They are. That's my first time actually seeing a chocolate killie. Wow.
Yeah, I got it from Chris Gordon, and he's aquatic Saunders Aquatics, I think it is, and or is it Saunders? It's something like that. But he is up in Vermont, so I kind of liked talking with him because it's the area I grew up in, and basically we touched base, and he has he had the chocolates, and there was another pair that are not as flashy, and they look like them, but they're not that color. I'd have to look up the name. Some of them, the name comes right to me, like the golden one here. He smiles. He's one of those ones. I know killifish do, but he always has a smile on his face.
That's one of the things I love about killifish.
I call him Smiley because he's just he's smiling.
Oh, and that bed is beautiful too. That blue one. Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be a female, but I'm pretty sure it's a male.
Hey, that happens.
And there's another male in here, younger, smaller one, but they don't seem to hurt each other. He should come out too, because bettas, they have to know what's going on.
Oh, they're always curious. They're nosy little creatures.
Yes, they are. They basically have to know. I just put a pleco cave in there, but not for the plecos, because I don't have a pleco. I have, you won't see them, but I have bumblebee wood cats or some kind of catfish.
Oh,
but they're bumblebee ones. They don't get very big, and they hide quite a bit. But every once in a while, I see one because there's 8 of them in here. Yeah, I got those from Jesse from Just One Fish. He has a lot of he'll get some unusual, and he kind of knows what I look for, so he lets me know. Look at him.
So cool.
Oh, there's the other little betta.
Oh, I love the coloration on that one.
Yeah, I think that's one of Christian's.
Oh,
It's a
cool.
male though. It's definitely a male. I think it's one of the ones he didn't want me breeding, which I haven't. The copper one I want to breed. That one I got from somewhere else. And I have one killifish. She had her spouse or her mate or whatever they call them. Let me get over on this side. You can see her moving up and down. She's like a reddish, yellowish. See her in the back there?
Ooh,
She's swimming away. But I had a male and then he disappeared. So I'm assuming the snails had a, but you can see her in the back.
They'll do that. They're a good cleanup crew. Snails will definitely take care of it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find out. I thought I had gotten it through the auctions, the clubs. So I looked at my records because they have records online, and I did not see that that type of killie on there. So I've got to take and figure that out somehow because I'm like, I love her coloration and everything, but she came in when I was really, really sick about 6-7 months ago. It was in 2005. There she is going up and down. She's beautiful. So the male he was good looking too, but they were in a small tank and I did not really get a good look at them until I took them out to take that tank out. That's where I put that other one in, the 7-gallon. He's smiling at me too. He loves coming over. He hears my voice and he comes right over.
I'm gonna end up. I've got to warn my husband. I'm gonna end up getting killifish.
Oh yeah, and these are non-annual, so they live 2-3, years.
Oh,
They aren't the ones that die quick. I want to get them breeding because they're all endangered. So they're chocolates. I've got cinnamon ones too. I got ones the name is cinnamon and it has like 2 other letters with it. Those are downstairs. I'll show you that the next time. But they came from Atlantic Aquatics, I think it was, or Orange Aquatics. But they carry the killies and the, a little harder to find ones with reasonable prices because some of these are really priced out of my range. These 2 tanks, this one is full of these. Both of these are of my new ones, the cobras. They're full of them. Those things breed like crazy. So I have a tendency to aquascape even my holding tanks because I just feel like it's. And then there's these guys.
That's so beautiful.
These are the fungi ones and but they're in breeding mode too, and they're getting all. I got to get their actually I can see some eggs on I'm looking. Yeah, the female's in there. I think laying an egg on the mop because I see a tail. But yeah, they're on the bottom. See the tail? She's in there right now laying eggs. When he gets that color, that's breeding time. You can see he's got two or three females in there, and I've got one male. This one over here that doesn't have any females. He was at the auction, and I ended up buying him, even though he's by himself. And now I got to find, his own females in a tank for him.
Yeah.
I've had him a while. This tank is my white shallot. Look at these. These have grown from little guys to these white. They're not ivory. They're pure white mystery snails. But yeah, they're breeding, and there's a female in the mop. That's funny. I've never caught one in there before. Little tail sticking out.
Finally caught them.
And then for Father Fish, for Lou, there's his buffalo heads.
Oh, cool. He's gonna love that.
And they have torn this tank apart. I finally got it clean by putting two of these sponge filters in because they like to dig. There's the females. And then there's a bunch of little mollies I got at the last thing, and they don't hurt them, but they do chase them a little away because they don't like them in their face.
Oh,
so I've got
they want their face.
8 pretty mollies. I love black mollies. For some reason, they just always grab your attention.
Oh, they are gorgeous. That's what my husband's got, black mollies. Well, that's what he started out with. Now they're kind of all different colors.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's his favorite fish is the black mollies and the black angels.
And then my little tank, this is going away. This one's a Steck Endlers. I have a it's either going to be a regular long 10 or it's going to be a tall 10.
Oh, cool.
They have ones that I have ones that are, and these are my Steck Endlers. You can see them. They're really pretty when they. Oh, come on! You guys aren't shy for nothing. Come on. Here, let's pretend you're getting food.
Right? They'll definitely respond to that.
They know when the minute I slide that back, the little monsters come tearing out of everywhere.
Oh, they
But
will.
they definitely are overgrown in this. But anything is, I'm getting rid of this tank totally. It's just, or I might make it into a shrimp tank. Now that I think about it.
I was just thinking, you've got another tank in the making.
Because I already have established plants in there underneath the guppy grass. Now this tank is my one that I've been working on. That's going to get cleaned up. I just had to clean up the bottom a little. It has a mystery cichlid and sparkling grommies. But the sparkling, there's one right on top of that cave. The sparkling grommy.
Oh,
there's two of them, one in the corner and then one above it. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
We'll get closer.
Cool.
And then under these rocks over here is where that cichlid is. She hides in there. And the sparkling grommies swim around, but they hide too, and they love this grass stuff. I think it's dwarf sage. Yeah, dwarf Sagittarius, but there's a lot of this stuff in the middle. So I'm going to lightly not do my regular cleaner, but use just a hose and do a suction thing and get it going and go in between and get some of that cleaned up so we can see it better.
Yeah.
But they like it, so I'm not going to change it tremendously.
They love the mom and detritus. They absolutely do. I've got one tank with guppies in that the babies will actually hide down in the detritus to keep from being predated by the adults. So it can be really beneficial.
But they're doing great.
That's awesome. How many tanks are you up to, Cinnamon? Including shrimp jars.
What's that?
How many tanks are you up to now, including shrimp jars? Because I swear you got like the dream house of tanks.
My husband don't think so. He's like, you do not need any more tanks. Let's see. On this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13. So 15 in this bedroom. This is my bedroom. Cool. And then I have, here, I'll put it up here so people can see the chilies. Then I have 4 in the, I did get some taken down and got rid of them. So I got 4 in the bathroom itself, those water dispenser things that I have and jar ones. That includes the shrimp jar. And downstairs I have, let's see, on the first floor in the living room, we've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then in my bathroom, I have 2 octagons. So 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 on that floor. In the basement, I just started taking over the basement. And I have, let's see, I have the 3 racks of 10s. And then I have 129 and the puffer one and the wild killies. I've got ocelot, not ocelotus, but ocelot.
Oh, cool.
Plus I've got 4 different types of wild bettas. They're pretty awesome. I've got ones. I'm going to bring some pair down for Lou for having given me the buffalo heads. I've got pairs of the ocelot, so I figured he'd like a pair of those. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot my axolotls are going to be in there, a 20 long down there. So there's 5. six
Wow.
tanks, no, 7 tanks of regular tanks, and then the pond, the tubs. There's probably with ones with fish in it would be 1, 2, 5, 6, because the goldfish ones. They're in their own little round pond. You've seen that down there.
That is so cool. That'd be so amazing to have that many tanks. I now have a goal.
It's
I've
called
only got 10. There's more space somewhere.
it's a combination therapy, a way to express myself, because my husband said that. He says, you say you're not arty, but when it comes to the aquascaping, he says you really do really well. It is art.
Oh, you really do. We've had several people in the comments just bragging on your aquascapes and you're giving me inspiration, because I'm kind of stuck on aquascaping my 40 breeder, because I'm like, what do I want to do? And then I look at your tanks and I'm like, ooh, maybe I could add some more rocks and kind of make a little cave in there.
Yeah, well, I try to think of what the fish need, and then I just kind of play with stuff until something comes to me. Like my 60-gallon is, I've seen others. I also take from other people too. Other people, they have the tanks with the driftwood that looks like trees, and they have a bunch of them. It looks like a forest, like underwater.
Oh, wow.
And I've got that. I'm aquascaping that. I need some more straight, like kind of like tree looking driftwood. I have all these ones with shapes, and the mahogany, and all those different ones that have different shapes and stuff, which are great. But if you want something that look like trees underground, and what I'm going to do is use rocks around them to keep them a little sturdier, and then put moss on them and the trees, and then put val around different areas. So, but that was inspired by seeing someone else's and then taking and making it my own. So
you definitely have found your art form, because you do really well.
I just wish there was some way I could do it without any more and more tanks, because I love the fish, but the aquascaping is what really, really I like. So I'm trying to do some of these shrimp jars because they're smaller, they don't have to take up a moon, and I'm not putting any filtration or anything in them.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. They have no filtration or heat. They're just shrimp with a couple snails, and I'm carefully doing it because I've had 1 or 2 crash. This one in particular kept doing that, but I figured out it was one of my daughters was feeding it, and they weren't supposed to, because the shrimp only get fed once in a great while, and I have specific pellets that I pop in there.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe like once a week or once every other week, because they don't need, they're mostly, their food comes from the detritus and stuff.
Well, which of your tanks has your most favorite aquascape in it that you've done?
Oh boy, that's hard.
Because you got so many pretty ones. It's like they're all gorgeous.
They are.
They have different. I try to make them a little different. They're similar, but I want them to be a little bit different. I think probably the one that right now that I like the most is that Val, the new one I just did.
Oh yeah, that was.
I like the green and the lightness of it.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think any of them that I don't like, that I find I don't like something, I go back and I redo it. Or if there's a problem, like I had I think it was between the electric blue parrot fish in my big 55 and the petricolas. I got 4 petricolas in there, catfish, and I think they were digging to China. So I had this tremendous cloud of dirt that kept. I was like, what is going on? I love that tank, but it was totally, in my mind, ruined. So I went in, and it still has the big log and all that stuff, but I put a little less rock. And what I did is I put just a tiny bit of dirt. Then I put the sand over the top. Then the pebble rocks and pieces of slate. I made like a cobblestone thing through most of it, except in, 3 inches in the front. And then put sand on top of that. So now they have sand to dig in, but they can't get past that too. And believe me, I've seen my petricolas way more now that they can't dig down in.
Oh wow!
It's funny because the next time you guys are on, I'll come on and show you. But 1 or 2 of the petricolas has taken over the hollow end of the log, and all you see is a white whiskers coming out and moving around.
That is adorable, Cinnamon.
Oh, it is. I'm like, I cracks me up every time I see it. And then Toby, the big blood parrot, parrot fish that I have, he goes on the other end of the because I made it without the rocks there. There's more of a hollow, and he goes in there and watches everything from under the log. And he's this gigantic fish. And I'm like, you're too big for that. And he's like, nope, he's not moving. They try to move him, the cichlids and the others, and he's like, nope, not moving. It's like, that's his domain. And he comes out when he sees people because he loves people, but otherwise he's like, stay away, leave me alone. He's gonna get him and the other.
How certain fish just have so much personality.
Oh yeah,
and
they do. They really do. What are they doing over here? I have some moss that's underneath that log now, and I don't know what that got. That I think it's the betta. He's like snuggling in to take a nap. I think. I have the one betta. Let's see. Where is he? He might be downstairs. I had one that he would dramatically throw himself down on any leaf or thing, like he had been done a long day's work. He would flop himself down. But he was funny. He cracked me up because I would go and be cleaning, like taking out snails and doing stuff, and he would just get so upset if I disturbed him. Like, I'm sleeping.
Right.
But no. Each one of them, I know I humanize my animals. My mother always told me that with my dogs and cats and goats and everything that I've had. Oh, that's what I gotta show you if you're on. Well, it's too far to go down, and I've been on long enough as is. But I have a baby. I hope it's a girl gecko, crested gecko, and she's so pretty, and she loves people.
Oh wow! I can't
You
wait
love
to
her,
see
Dina. She gets
and definitely show up because yeah.
Come on Wednesday night.
Yeah, I'll have to do that because I've taken. She just sits there and just loves being stroked and just, she's just happy as can be. My male, I have a male crested he's just grumpy. He's like he's friendly enough and he lets us pick him up. I named him Louis, but he is grumpy. He's grumpy. You can tell by the way he acts and stuff that he's like, and he tries to jump. Oh, they scare me when they jump. So I'm like,
when they jump too, I love them, but when they do the jump, then I'm like,
gives me a heart attack.
Hurt themselves. It's like, how do something that little jump like that?
I know. He's beautiful too. They both are. I think he's a harlequin, and she is. I'm not sure what she is, but they're both really pretty. I named her Nova because she's got like an orangish.
Cool name.
So I named her Nova and him Louis. The other one, we had one that passed that was a gargoyle, but I felt so bad about that. But she basically hadn't been doing well the whole time I got her. The friend gave her to us, and she just did not do well with the move. And just one morning, there she was. I poked her to see if she wanted some of her rapashi, and then I realized, oh no.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she was a gargoyle that did the fire gargoyle. So they get flaming red, and she'd get really, really red. It was pretty interesting to watch, but yeah, I'll come on and show them to you. Tonight I'm supposed to go on with Jeff Pelham and show off. I'll be showing off the downstairs. So if you see that, you'll see some of the cinnamon and the my Bichardies there and the octagons.
Hey, I'll keep an eye on this damn link for it to come up.
Yeah, Jeff has his is nice because he's very sweet and he doesn't push anybody. He doesn't, there's no confrontation or any of that thing. And he's always just he gets upset when he does giveaways, which is not as often as the others, but he'll have a giveaway, and if people don't win, he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry" to everybody.
Aww.
I'm like, "You are a softie." But
And
he
that's
has
the
a lot of
is that
knowledge,
the
and he
same
does good
Jeff that I
too.
was watching the other night with you? Was that the same Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff's the one
Okay,
who
cool.
Dave. I think Dave was with him, and that's the other gentleman. He's nice too, but Jeff and me, I've become friends with him. He basically he has autism and ADHD, but he does fantastic.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you would never know. Once you know about it, like because of course I have children with on the spectrum. And
Mhm.
basically, once you know, then you kind of see some of the ticks. But
Yeah.
he's high, extremely high, and it was our generation, where they didn't know anything about
Mhm.
autism and stuff. Not much, anyways. So, all right, girls, I will talk to you then. Hopefully Wednesday.
Hey, it sounds like a plan.
And if Lou's online, Lou, keep yourself healthy.
Definitely.
Bundle up and keep out of that cold.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
hope
Mary's
to like
pretty
maybe
much
the end of
friends
March.
with me.
For Brenda, I hope by like the middle to the end of March to be down with some fish. I don't know if it'll be just a day visit or if it'll be a 2-day. I don't know.
Oh, great. I can't
Well,
wait.
Yeah, the girls
That's
like coming down too. So, all righty. You guys have a good evening.
All right, you
You too,
too.
Cinnamon. Thanks. Bye. Wow, that was a nice fish tour. Wow.
Yes.
And the way she does the aquascapes, oh man. That's what I eventually want to do to this. I keep getting an idea in my head, and then I'm like, no, that's not going to work. I'll have to
No, that's your
reschedule.
Amazon tank.
Right? You know the one that I want to mimic. That Amazon tank there at the shop. Oh, I love that big piece of driftwood that you guys have coming out of the tank. Like, that tank's just mind-boggling.
Amazon tank. Yeah.
Yes. The Amazon tank there. It's like, I would love to turn this into an Amazon tank, but finding a piece of driftwood that big is hard.
Yeah, it would take a nice long walk on the beach.
Right? Well, sadly, in Florida, they won't let you collect it from the beach anymore. The only place you can collect it's private properties.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we have a question. It's a bare bottom axolotl tank, and he wants to cover it with moss, but doesn't know what kind. When we had axolotls in a bare bottom, of course, we had slate at the bottom, but we had cornwort in the tank with them. But if you want moss, I would probably go with let me see if I can say it. Swassertang.
It's pretty moss.
It's like mossy, but it's kind of free flowing. Really pretty, and it would look really pretty in a bare bottom.
Yeah,
and we give them hide, and I think they would like that.
Oh yeah, they would. I can never remember the name of that moss. I'm glad you did, because I was thinking that would be a really pretty moss, but I'm like, what's the name of that again?
I had to think of it for a minute, because when we went to the Clash, we were sitting there and we looked over, and there was a guy at the table across from us, and he had a big sign, and it said Swabbertang. So that was the joke. We kept calling it Swabbertang instead of Swassertang. We could around the shop. It was like, where's that Swabbertang at? And it's like, it's a more fun name.
It is. And for some reason, it sticks in your head easier.
It really does.
Some of these plant and moss names and some of the fish names, I swear it sounds like something off Harry Potter. It really does.
Yeah, they did. I don't know who named some of these plants, but
right. Some of us got some interesting names.
Yeah.
I like what Greg did here.
Robert Tang. It was so funny though, because it was like big sign said Swabbertang. SWABBERTANG, and I'm like, what in the world? I thought it was a new plant. No, it was the Swassertang and he was cracking a joke about it. I guess getting everybody's attention, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
And it worked. It got Father Fish's attention. He goes, swabber tang. That's what I want.
Right?
Yeah, we have some of it in the back. We put it in. Some things you just don't know what they're going to do in different tanks. So we just put it in a bare bottom with a bubbler in it, and it's multiplying. It's just slowly growing and getting bigger. So
that's awesome. Huh.
Doesn't grow as the hornwort and guppy grass, but it does pretty good.
Hey, that's good. Yeah. Hornwort and guppy grass can definitely grow a lot in a short amount of time.
Yes, you keep an eye on that stuff.
Oh yeah.
It'll
You can see my tank down there, how dark it is right now, because I haven't pulled out the hornwort. I've got to get in there and pull out the hornwort.
We put just a little bit in the one tank with the lungfish, and like within a month, that poor lungfish couldn't move around. It was just so much water in there. It was like I went to take some out. I was like, well, I'll take about half of it out. I took half of it out. You could not tell. It was that much in it. It was like we ended up with just a little tiny piece left in the tank, and it's like doubled already.
Oh, it will. I left a little bit of guppy grass in this tank, and yeah, it's already enough that I'm going to have to pull it out because it's like a big gob of guppy grass now.
Yeah, they grow really fast.
Oh, they do. Which is really good if you're having any type of water quality problems. Get one of these fast growing plants, throw it in there, and you're not going to have the problem. It's a really good holder plant for whenever you're trying to think of what you want to have planted in your tank, but you can't quite figure it out. You can just get some guppy grass, get some hornwort, and then you don't really have to worry about it until you get everything planned.
Right? Just throw it in there and let it go.
Right? Yeah, this one behind me, I'm going to turn it into a sword tank now that mother plant is putting out so many baby swords. I mean, that is a lot of swords. Like, I can't wait. I've been watching, like you told me, watch for the roots. And they're starting to get roots out like that. So it's like, ooh.
Right? Yeah, we have some back there, just the string of the babies that are still on the string. And we had a lady come in. She goes, well, what's this right here? I said, well, that's a sword. I said, it's a baby sword. It came off of one of the runners. She goes, oh. She goes, well, I don't think I'm looking for a sword. And she goes, so what's this one? I was like, it's the same sword. It came off the same runner. And I pulled the runner up. She was like, oh, okay. That was really cool. She liked the plant, but she wasn't looking for a sword until she saw that one. She was like, that's really pretty. So
yeah, some of those swords are just amazing. And
yeah,
that's one of my favorite plants is the swords, just because of how big they get and the variations. I mean, there's all types of swords.
There's so many different types.
There are. Yeah, Jeff was asking how many ember tetras I've lost in total. 7. Now, last night, I think I was around 3 to 4. Because you got to keep in mind, my friend gifted me those tetras. She had them for years. And sadly, fish don't last forever. So they started dying of old age. And this last cold snap, whenever my heater quit working in the tank and it got down to 64, yeah, that was it for them. But you know what? They had a good life while they had it, though, because they was already pretty much senior fish when Caitlin gave them to me.
Yeah.
For some reason, I've got George Jones singing, "Who's Gonna Fill Their Shoes" stuck in my head. Love it. Probably my glass Billy Koi guppies. I just got to get all the endlers out of here. I need to set up another tank, just for all my endlers. I'll probably in summer and spring, I'll move my endlers outdoors because I live in Florida. It's a perfect temperature for them outdoors until winter. Now, winter, this winter has been crazy for us. We're not used to below freezing. Yeah.
It's some crazy weather.
Oh, it is.
Super crazy. Yeah.
I mean, it was wild last night whenever me and Dean, we have this game called Dungeons of Eternity. It's a VR game that you have and you play together. Well, we thought it was the sound on the game. I took the headset off. I'm like, no, that's the wind outside. And the only thing I could say is like, Brenda's right. This bomb cyclone thing, it's a snowicane. Like, that's what it is. Because it's like tropical winds out there. I'm like, okay, this is worse than a hurricane.
Yeah. It's something. Oh, it's been so cold, and the wind was blowing at the shop where I go on the weekends. Bella had to go out. So we go out the back door, down the alley, and there's an open field. And I took her up there, and I just barely made it up the hill because to get in onto the open field, there's like a slight incline, and all you see is snow. And I'm like, I'm thinking what's running through my head, I'm going to fall flat on my butt because poor Bella, she just took off running. She's running like nobody's business. And I'm holding on to the leash and trying to run with her. No, it was my foot would go down into the snow, and then the next step would stay on the ice.
Oh, and wow.
Because all the snow, it's not just snow. There's like a nice layer of ice on there, and you go slipping and sliding no matter what shoes you have on. It was wow. And the wind was blowing really hard, and I'm like, oh, this is giving me a headache.
Man, I could not imagine.
I even have my hat on, my hood up, and I was like, no, you need to hurry up so we can get back inside where it's
right. Yeah, because I was thinking last night, because I stepped outside to take Loki out to go to the bathroom, and yeah, that cold air hit me that felt like 9 degrees, and I'm like, this is horrible. I wasn't out there for 2 minutes before my nose was numb, and I'm like, how does Brenda survive up there in the tundra of Maryland? How? And then he's like, that's not the tundra. I'm like, yeah, she's colder there than we are here. Yeah, it's tundra. And he's like, tell Brenda that. Make sure you tell her that.
It was probably about 2 degrees here.
Ooh. Nope. Time to hibernate. And actually, Lisa's curious about my 75-gallon paludarium, so I guess I'll get on and show that off.
Let's see the turtles. It's turtle time.
Right, turtle time.
Wow, I had a flash of Ninja Turtles.
Me too. That was my favorite cartoon growing up.
My son was in love with the Ninja Turtles, so it was like, it's turtle time.
See, I was just as bad. My favorite one was Michelangelo, and that was it. I had to have Michelangelo everything.
Oh, thank you, Christian. Christian says he calls anything north of Tennessee Arctic zone.
I agree. Because it's like y'all get really cold, like bitter cold.
Alaska or Canada. I mean, come on.
You guys probably get as cold as them.
We're slightly warmer than that.
I'm like my fish. I'm tropical, so. Oh, I need to clean my camera real quick. Let's see if that fixed it. Yes, that fixed it. Loki likes to try, when I lay my phone down, he likes to put his nose on the camera. So, yeah, it was bad. You could not see anything. Let's see if I can get this fixed.
My phone is too big for Bella. She likes to go after the earbud case.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I have one set of earbuds where she managed to open it, the case, and she got one, and she chewed one earbud and left the other one.
That's funny. Well, at least she left you one. Hopefully it still works.
It does. As a matter of fact, it does.
Hey, that's good.
The one that clips on your ear.
Yeah, those are cool.
So I have one. Yeah.
Oh, cool. And those headphones that you've got are so neat. I need to get me a pair of those. This is the 75-gallon Father Fish turtle tank. It was originally going to be a 75-gallon Father Fish tank, but we had problems. The tank started bowing, started leaking, so I've got a little mark over here that shows me do not fill past that line. That way it won't leak. And there's one of the little turtles. That is the female. Her name's War Turtle. And she's running, of course. She's always got attitude. And then we got my male here, Squirtle. Let me see if I can turn the light up
He's
just
like,
a little
oh,
bit.
did you come to feed me?
That's what he's thinking. He's like, is there food? Now I need to go through here and scrape everything. I want to get this totally remodeled. Just the last few weeks, actually last couple of months, I just haven't really felt well. He's already biting.
Yeah, he's
They're very bitey.
He's like,
Yeah,
where's my pellet? I can't get it.
Right? He's like, where is it? And then she's coming over and she's like, okay, is there food?
If he's getting food, I'm taking it.
Right? What she's thinking, and she really will. I have to feed them at opposite ends of the tank because, yeah, she'll get a little bit aggressive with him. Now that he's getting bigger, she's getting less aggressive because used to they couldn't get that close. That's why I've got so many places for them to hide and to kind of give them a little bit of space. But right now, she seems to be doing all right with him. Hopefully. Hey, you be nice. Be nice.
She's going to bite his head, isn't she?
It wouldn't surprise me. If I dropped a pellet in there right now, she definitely would. But she's thinking about it.
At least he's learning to smack her back.
He finally is. Now that he's getting bigger, he's learned to defend himself. And that's cut down on a lot of the aggression. Because I would usually just have to reach in there and separate them. Which is not easy to do when she's latched on his head. But yeah, eventually what I want to do is I want to take that Brazilian sword and actually put it right there. So I'm going to have to make a new little landmass, but it's not going to be hard to do. It's just a matter of taking the time to do it. Got a flower.
Nice.
And then over here, I actually thought it was neat because, let me see if I can show you in here. There is actually a pet spider in there now.
Oh my.
My husband's not going to like that, but I've noticed it actually hunts the springtails, and it's really neat to watch.
Oh, okay. I would say as long as it stays in there, it's okay.
Right?
Don't let it escape.
Right? Because as long as it stays in there. And the good thing is I did have a jumping spider last year that lived in here, and the turtles didn't mess with it, and it just stayed in the enclosure. If it's got food in there, usually I haven't never seen them escape. But yeah, that would not be good. I don't think Mom and Dean would like it if, I had an escape spider.
Yeah. Escaping spiders are not fun.
Right? They're not. Then I've got the green water tank, which is not as green as it used to be. And the one little guppy that I cannot get to actually catch. I have tried everything, including draining the tank. And yeah, he doesn't want to be caught.
Well, just get your hand down in there real slow and hold it under him and then just kind of like pull him up.
I'm going to have to try that because, yeah, I need to get him out of there. This tank, I'm actually wanting to take a lot of the plants out. That way they've got more room to grow because I think it may have gotten overgrown is why I've got some dieback.
Could be, yeah.
Because that's the tank that originally I set up the model after your tank, and I wanted it completely packed with dwarf sag. And it got completely packed, but yeah, I noticed this about 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, okay, I need to do some research on this and figure out why is it doing that.
Huh.
And then we got my favorite guppies.
Oh,
the glass. Ain't they cool? Let me see if I can get it where you guys can see them. Come on. There we go. I love these guys. And they're definitely having a lot of babies for me. Then we've got one that I've got to take all this duckweed out. But these are my rice fish. I don't know where they are in here. There's one over in the corner. I've got about 12 in there, but they love to hide. And then you can see some of my snails there. Got a lot of pretty pink ones. Let's see if we can get it up here and see them. You can see a little bit in there. And yep, there's some over there too. But yeah, this tank I'm battling duckweed in. This one I'm no longer battling duckweed in, thankfully.
You mastered it.
Right? I kept pulling it out and pulling it out and pulling it out. And then finally it's like, oh, okay. No more duckweed. But it was covered in duckweed enough that you can see the damage to the plants because it shaded everything out. And then those swords, those baby swords are finally coming in. Barely can see a little root.
A little baby root.
Yep, and hopefully soon they'll all start rooting because I'm gonna just redo this tank. Not the substrate, but just the way it's planted. I'm gonna keep, some of the larger plants where they are, but yeah, I want to try something different with it. Not sure what I'm gonna actually do yet, but I'll keep you guys updated when I figure it out. And then check out that moss.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's huge.
That's crazy.
Right? It really is. You can see where I laid down a plant down there. It's kind of doing like what Dean's tank did.
Nice.
And then this little girl here, I'm thinking about breeding with the male koi guppy and see what we get. She's an albino metal lace. I'm really curious what those two mixed together would look like. And then let's see what else I got over here. I don't think my betta girl's going to come out. No, she's on the other side of the Rickia. Then this is my little shrimp tank. Oh, they do love that Rickia. And that's my little shrimp tank. And then these is my little ram's horns. What I'm doing is I'm taking the trimmings off of my Amazon sword as it goes to getting, well, kind of dead from where the duckweed got it. The snails love eating dead plant matter. So all I have to do is trim one of these, cut it, throw it over here, and then I've got a live food source for my turtles.
Nice.
And then I've got the specialty ones that I keep pulling out that have more reddish color so that I can get them really good and red in all my tanks. Because I want them pink and red. Well, that's everything I got to show in this room, guys. I'll be back in just a second. There we go. I'm going to make sure that I do this the right way where it doesn't end the stream. That was funny that one day. I don't even know what happened. I turned it off on my phone and it turned off the whole live stream.
It's the gremlins.
Right? It is. They're always out to get me. Oh, wow. We actually ran over. I did not realize that.
Oh, wow.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. And if you want to follow me and stay up to date on my turtle tanks and all the different projects I'm working on, I'm going to post a link to my link tree to show you all my social media accounts, including YouTube. And hope to see you guys Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Me and Brenda will be there hanging out,
Yes.
just having fun. And make sure tomorrow on Father Fish's channel to tune in at 8 o'clock for his live stream.
And if you haven't yet, check out the plant sale that's going on all weekend. I think it's through tomorrow. So tomorrow, I think, is the last day, maybe. It's the large plant pack is on sale.
Oh, cool.
So,
Well, love y'all.
love you. Good night.
Good night.
I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found the peace that comes from watching my fishes as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.